Back on SportsLine, a cool note I want to share with you from today. The Titans and Metro Nashville Public Schools announced that starting next spring, there will be a girls flag football league, high school, interscholastic, in Nashville and Davidson County. The initial league last year set up by the Titans was a partnership with Williamson County Schools. Great success down there. Really a wonderful first season. And so this year it spreads to Davidson County and Nashville. At least 15 schools are going to take part next year. And the hope is that it ultimately grows and becomes a fully sanctioned TSSAA sport that goes statewide. But really, really cool opportunity there to have girls high school flag football at a growing number of schools here in the mid-state. And kudos to the Titans for really being a strong partner in that. Of course, the Titans themselves basically played flag football this spring during the offseason. They got to get the pads on and get ready for the season when they come back for training camp at the end of next month. Keith Carter, offensive line coach, with an update on his position right now.
You know, I'm happy that we've had a really good offseason and we're going to go into fall camp healthy and all those things and be able to really build from where we're at now.
We were asking Nate yesterday just about on that right side, how he's had a different guy next to him every single year. I mean, what's that like for a guy still trying to find and maximize his potential, I guess you could say, while still trying to figure out some chemistry with everyone?
Yeah, I think, you know, I think that's part of normal football, but like we kind of just mentioned, I think the more reps he can get in a training camp environment and off season, I think the better to figure each other out and learn how to communicate and play with one another and all that type of stuff. So, you know, I think it's probably, you know, we could say it's a little bit harder in the years past with no off season and all that stuff, but that's really just part of pro football, though. With all the injuries you have and everything else, these guys got to be able to rotate and move around and play with different people.
You're seeing Aaron, Nate getting the most out of his body type. Aaron, similar in that regard, not the biggest guy, but how does he sort of compensate for it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Aaron is an unbelievable athlete, and so, you know, he has a really unbelievable way to kind of recover when he gets stuck in maybe some bad positions.